So now we're going to intensify the eye by adding a little bit more highlight. Again, we're going to be using the number 4 brush, okay? I'm going to go back in with my twist, and this is a really neat trick. We're going to come in, and I'm just going to highlight right here in this area, right near the water duct. As you can see. And this just pops everything out. It just highlights everything, and it makes a nice finishing touch. Again, on the other side. Now, if you want to add even more highlight to your brow bone, you can come in with this number 4 brush as well, and just go right underneath the eyebrow bone, just to make it pop even more. You see that? You see how nice it highlights the shape of the eyebrow as well? Again, on the other side. Now you want to make sure everything's very well blended and softened. Now once that's done, to add even more glamour and intensity, we're going to put eyeliner inside the eye. So now we're going to line the inside of the eye. I'm going to come with my number 5 brush again, and I'm actually going to use the Siren powder. Why am I using the Siren powder? Because the inner eye is wet, so I'm going to powder it first, and then I'm going to put the eyeliner on top of it, which will intensify everything even more and help it stay longer. Because I'm sure you ladies know that by the end of the evening, your black liner inside the eye has disappeared. That's not what we want, okay? We want to keep the glamour there. So I'm just adding a little bit. As you can see, you don't want too much because you don't want it getting into your eye. Now I'm just going to pull it down very slightly, and I'm going to angle my brush, and I'm just going to deposit the powder right on to the line. Now you want to make sure your brush is clean and you're using it just on yourself. This is important for all your brushes' care as well. Again, on the other side, again, I'm just pulling down very slightly, and I'm just depositing directly onto the waterline, like so, all the way out. So you see how intense that is? Now I'm going to come with my pencil, the smoke pencil, and I'm going to go over the line with the pencil, which will make it even more intense, and it'll stay on all evening. So once that's done, now we're going to finish off with our mascara, which is the finishing touch. This is the Schmink mascara. Now I'm using the blue black mascara because it's going to make everything pop. All these colors, when you're working with smoky colors, plums, it's just beautiful. The blue black, it just has a hint of blue in there, and it makes everything look even more glamorous than it already is. So you're going to open it up, and you can see how creamy that product is. So you're just going to want to remove just a little bit of the excess on the top here. Don't worry, everything will go back in. You won't lose any. And you're going to want to look down and work your wand back and forth and up. That way you get nice thickness of your lashes, but you also get some length. So really coat those lashes. Don't worry, the mascara won't clump. And you want to get into the interior part. Now when you get into the interior part of your eye, you can actually turn the wand around and just work with the pointy part on those small lashes so you don't smudge any mascara on your eyeshadow that's all finished. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do the other side, then I'm going to come back before it's fully dry and add another coat. That way it won't be clumpy, but it'll just add a little bit more intensity. So same thing on the other side. Remember, back and forth and pull up. Again, in the interior part, you really want to use the tip, the pointiest part of the wand, just to make sure you don't smudge. And again, I'm going to come back on this side before it dries, and I'm going to add another layer which will totally intensify the mascara. Now, you always have the option of using false lashes for this look as well, which would be even more glamorous and beautiful. Now, with the excess that I still have on my brush, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take again the pointy tip of the brush and I'm just going to skim along the lower lashes, okay? Just to add a little bit of color, bring out those lashes, but you don't want a lot of product under there, so you don't have to go back into your mascara bottle. Or tube, rather. Next, we're going to be doing the highlighting and the shading now that the eyes are all finished.